I'll kind of relate that back to Lynn, who is a client that we've done a video with, and you can go back and watch it. But absolutely, Social Security will let you walk in the office and file for whatever benefit you think you want, but they're not going to tell you if you're missing something. They're not asking, hey, what about that spouse that you divorced and that you were married to for 10 years? Or what about the husband that passed away 15 years ago? Generally speaking, if you have your mind made up when you're 62 that you're going to walk into that office and file, they'll let you. They'll let you file an application. And if you don't indicate those things on that application, they're not going to remind you of them. Look, Lynn was 62 and a half years old, had been eligible for widow's benefit for 2.5 years. Her husband had been passed away for more than 10, more than a decade. And in her own words said she didn't know that widow's benefit was available to her. And so Social Security is not going to come and knock on your door and say, hey, you missed this. But a software that goes through your specifics and your scenario and what your numbers are is going to see all of the possibilities that exist for you and narrow in on the one that makes the most sense based off of your specific scenario. And if you don't have somebody doing that for you, you're probably missing out on some money. And yeah, Social Security will let you go file however you want. You can put whatever you want on that application. And generally speaking, if the information is accurate, they're going to approve it. Maybe you should have included some more information, or maybe they should have asked some follow-up questions. And somebody like me going through that Social Security software and then the Social Security application thousands of times with different individuals, I know what information needs to be placed on that application, but only because of experience. Like, I have to remind myself each time that I do this, while it's the 10,000th time that I've filed and gone through the Social Security application, it's the first time and the only time that the person in front of me is going to get to do it. And so we do need to take our time and not rush through it, but knowing what information to provide, what benefits are available, and having that report in your hand when you go to file and say, this is how I'm supposed to file and when, is invaluable, at least in my opinion. Maybe because I'm the one that helps produce it, but I think it's very helpful when people go to file. And so I'm glad that that person had an easy time filing, but I would be skeptical that they got the best benefit for them or got the most money out of Social Security over the long run. It's pretty routine when we take people through the software that, if they're not saving or making an extra tens of thousands of dollars over their lifetime, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. I think it's very rare that we're, not able to find a scenario that increases people's bottom line from Social Security by a significant amount.